If you feel like life is out of control, you're looking at the wrong things. The Stoics knew a secret. You don't need to control the world. You only need to control your mind. Here is how. If you feel like life is out of control, you may be looking at the wrong things. The Stoics knew a secret. You don't need to control the world. You only need to control your mind. Here is how. Many people today feel tired, not in the body, but in the mind. They wake up already anxious, thinking about the future, regretting the past, trying to control everything. Little by little, they lose direction. Life feels heavy, busy, but empty, moving, but not arriving. The problem is not life itself. The problem is control. We try to control things that were never ours. To control. The Stoics understood this long ago. They learned from nature. Storms come without warning. Seasons change without asking. The sun rises and sets on its own time. Life works the same way. Pain is not punishment. Loss is not personal. Failure is not the end. They are part of nature. When we fight reality, we suffer. When we accept it, we grow stronger. Like a tree in the wind. It bends, it survives. Most suffering comes from focusing on the wrong things, other people's opinions, outcomes we can't control, the past. And we forget the one thing that is always ours, our mind. You cannot control what happens, but you can control your response. That response is your true power. Peace begins when you stop asking, why me? And start asking, how will I respond? True strength is quiet. Look at the ocean, calm. On the surface, powerful. Underneath, look at the mountains. They don't rush, but they remain. Strong people are the same. They don't react to everything. They don't panic easily. They stay calm, not because life is easy, but because their mind is trained. Now pause for a moment. What are you worrying about that you cannot control? How much energy are you giving away? What would change if you focused on your mind instead of the world? Life will never be fully controlled. And that's okay. You don't need control to find peace. You need clarity, discipline, awareness. Control your mind, and no storm can break you. This is the Stoic secret. Silence is powerful, but most people fear it, because in silence, they hear their own thoughts. The Stoics did not escape silence. They welcomed it. They sat with their mind. They watched their thoughts without obeying them. Not every thought is true. Not every feeling needs action. The mind is like the sky. Thoughts are just clouds. They pass if you let them. But when you chase them, they turn into storms. Modern life trains us to react instantly. Notifications, news, opinions, noise everywhere, and slowly, we forget how to be still. Stillness is not weakness. It is strength under control. The Stoics believed that a calm mind is a prepared mind, not passive, but ready. They asked themselves one question: is this within my control? If the answer was no, they let it go. No anger, no resistance, just acceptance. If the answer was yes, they acted with discipline, without panic, without drama. This simple question can save you years of suffering. You don't control how people treat you, but you control how much space they occupy in your mind. You don't control how fast life moves, but you control where you place your attention. Attention is your most valuable currency. Spend it wisely. Many people waste their energy on imaginary problems, Things that never happen, conversations that never occur, futures that never arrive. The Stoics stayed in the present, because the present is the only place where action is possible. The past is a lesson, not a prison. The future is a direction, not a burden. Right now is where your power lives. Pain will visit you, that is guaranteed. But suffering is optional. Suffering begins when we add stories to pain. The Stoics removed the story. They saw events as they are, not as they fear them to be. What happened is neutral. Your judgment gives it meaning. Change the judgment, and you change the experience. This is not denial. This is mastery. Life will test you. Again and again, loss, failure, rejection, uncertainty, not to break you, but to reveal you. A trained mind does not ask for an easier life. It asks for strength. They prepared before the storm, because you don't build calm in the middle of chaos. So slow down, breathe, observe. Protect your peace like something sacred. Strength is choosing calm when chaos is available. Freedom begins when you master yourself. No one can steal your peace without your permission. This is not control of the world. This is control of the mind, and that is the Stoic way.